So my point with the eggs was, guys, there's a conspiracy. Someone keeps nicking my bloody eggs. Breakfast is done. Here is Amos. Amos' breakfast is done. In the can. It's in the can, man. Yeah. This person in this red mini is like ranting about COVID. Got like one of them megaphones, this little lady. She's gone around there now. And she was on her foot, like a little microphone you hold in your hand and comes out the top of the car. She was ranting about COVID, and now it's a conspiracy. Welcome to Morecambe. This person in this red mini is like ranting about COVID. Got like one of them megaphones, this little lady. She's gone around there now. And she was on her foot, like a little microphone you hold in your hand and comes out the top of the car. She was ranting about COVID, and now it's a conspiracy. Welcome to Morecambe. Wow, girls up into the air. Roundabout, I'm with us.
Hello.
She has the microphone now, so she'll come on the camera.
Yeah.
You alright, Ty?
Yeah.
What did you make of the conspiracy COVID woman going nuts?
That was a manly.
That was a little woman, eh?
It was a manly.
It's hard to tell round here. I reckon it was a woman.
It was a man.
Hopefully he comes back round and we can get him on. Maybe do an interview with him, that'd be fun on the channel. Probably get shut down for that though. I'll show you. Yeah, Amos just said it's a bit overcast today. I reckon it'll get out nice after. Blue sky. Sea's over there, we're going over in a bit for a swim. And get some rock for Amos' mum. Black bag. Where Mike, oh bugger, AJ's double burgers is shut. I'll have to wait for his single burger shop to open. Here we have a Pirate Town Emporium. All sorts of old style stuff in here. Let's have a little look. Okay. Looking for old and quirky, but not your gran. Have a job, my gran's 6 foot under. Yeah, I live in, pretty much, whichever comes. That could be your little box there, Lady Jane. I said that box could be for you, Lady Jane. Oh, my mask. She needs a new sofa. I bet that's comfy than what she has. What's that?
What you can see, you know,
Yeah.
that comes up and that. Look at that.
Oh, that's an old style till, isn't it? Imagine using that today in B&M's. It'd take forever to get your money back. This is cool, this show. Look at that for a lampshade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah, that's a nice table. I sold that. The table anyway. I thought it was £4.50 then. So it's now like £4.50. Found the rock shop. Rock of all shapes and sizes. Eric Morecambe, famous for being from Morecambe. He was born in the house my dad used to live in. There's Eric Morecambe and a woman about to get a picture of Tucker in. I guarantee she'll take a picture of it. As you can see, people actually, they don't come to Morecambe especially for the Eric Morecambe statue, but when they do come to Morecambe, they do like to get the pictures took with it, which I think me and Alan are doing in a bit. It's really nice here, guys. Crap weather, but we're making the most of it. We just sat down on a bench outside a pub which is shut and a toy and rock shop. Picked some bottle of water. £1.20. You get your £1 buddy fish. £1.20 water.
Hello, I didn't even know you.
Yeah, look, flog it out, man. I'll show you a little selfies of yourself.
I was taking a picture.
Alright. Yeah. It's warm enough to be out anyways, without being too warm.
You lived here for, well...
I never lived here, bro.
No, Lancaster for all your life, up until the last 14 years. And the fact of it is, you never really spent a lot of time down there, did you?
As a kid, Morecambe was a lot busier and better than this, but I only used to come down maybe once every couple of months or so. Big old bus in front of us. People watching us, like, what the hell? Who are these famous people? I don't buy them. I mean, I hope we're supposed to get stopped for an autograph in a bit, or
Shut up,
us
mate.
to open like a rock shop. Like, cut the red tape. Only joking. Morecambe's produced a lot more famous people than me. Eric Morecambe for one. Jack Sugden out of Emmerdale.
Really?
Don't know, I'm just guessing now.
Tyson Fury? Maybe?
Tyson Fury lives here, but he was born in Manchester. Tyson Fury lives down that way. But he's over in Vegas, I think, for the last like, couple of months. Carl Fogarty, I think. Grasping at straws here, guys. Actually, shut the hell.
I'm just letting you carry on. I'm just having a look what's going on.
Right, in a bit. Walking by, guys. Starting to spit a bit. Me and Amo are going to get a little bit wet. Hey, Amo.
Hello.
I feel like a wet day in Morecambe to make you appreciate the Maldives.
Oh.
But tell you what, I mean, I don't want to show, but there's people down here on the beach. There's a rider down here with kids, and there's other people. Like a windbreaker over there. You can see. People still got the most, even on a crappy day. Yeah, they've got this climbing frame thing here for the little ones. Oops, sorry, Emma. No, not Tamar. She's pulled a mask up for some reason. Wow, that thing looks dead cool. Look at this. That's some out of bloody gladiators. Oh, well done, man. Yeah, there's a girl down here being buried in the sand. I hope she doesn't start really proper chucking down across. Yep, peeps. So this is like a calf thing here behind us. And they did fish and chips. I was like, oh, you got fish and chips? Like, yes, Lee. But then I got there and he shut. So
Yeah, but we're better off getting it from Atkinson's.
yeah, so walk around the corner, we've got these double cones. They don't even advertise the price on these things, there's probably a good reason, because these 2 cones cost us £7.80.
And actually, the ice cream from Asda was better.
Watch your finger, kid.
Where?
In between your fingers.
Where?
Yeah, fingers, not the cone.
Oh.
Shut ice cream there. So I've got white chocolate, which is the one on that side.
I mean, what have I got? I wish I had have had that one.
Do you want to swap? I'm happy to swap if you want.
I don't like
You got bubble gum. I think not bubble gum. Rocky Road and raspberry swirl. Let's swap. Come on. I don't mind. So mine there is salty caramel on this side and white chocolate on that side. There's bits of white chocolate in that. This one's raspberry swirl on the left and I think it's like a Rocky Road or a bubble gum or something on the right. I don't bloody know.
Yeah, I'll have that one back.
You don't want mine? Fussy arse. I hope you don't give me COVID. See you in a bit. So we've had all these seagulls going nuts, guys. If you see them all flying everywhere, you do have to be careful around here that the seagulls don't just like dive bomb or poo on your head. It's because there's food around, ain't it? Eh?
It was because the 2 women out there just fed the seagulls.
Oh, 2 women over here who've walked off just came and fed the seagulls. Them 2 women with the bags of chips?
Yeah. And them 2 with the bags of chips, and then that couple over there to the left, man and woman, was having a bit of a moan and they had to leave because of the seagulls on top of them.
Alright. Yeah, so 2 ladies, elderly ladies, came out this chippy. I think they might work there. And just threw a lot of chips down for the seagulls. And yet me and I couldn't get any chips because apparently they had none. I don't think this bird can decide what to do. I've never seen a bird with a head that cool. On camera. I'll just give this bird a bit of a cow.
Are you serious?
Or piss that one off.
They're all around us. Literally, you give this.
Yeah, this I can't really see it, but this bird down here, wherever it's hiding, is now angry that I give the other little bird a bit of cow.
We just landed over there.
Oh, that one there. No wonder I couldn't really see it. That bird there got angry because I gave that little one there some ice cream cone. And up, now they're all coming in. This one's my mate here. That's what I give the cone to. Okay, so one of these seagulls, I think it's one on the top, just jumped in the bin and pulled out a big box of chips. And those chips lasted about 4 seconds. So on the side of this phone box we have Tyson Fury. Honestly, you may not see mental health, but believe me, it's real. People may act happy, smiley, but inside they're hurting so bad. It takes a second to send a text to a loved one. I think it's just advertising that you can text off this payphone, you know. Maybe. What's that? There she is. I know. I think it's just advertising free texts. Seagull Arcade.
Just for the older telephone book.
I like me looking at it. The old clock tower. People used to say, they still do now, drop us off at the clock tower. And that's what they meant. Meet you at the clock tower at 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. That's what they mean. So what you're seeing here is in the distance is mountains. And here it tells you, not the mountain zone, trust me. It's like Mount Everest. And here it tells you all the mountains are called that you see in like Kiskhead, Cark, Great Knot, Blackfell, Hawkshead Moor, Swallowmire. Sounds like a dodgy porn film. Tongmore. Yeah, it's definitely a dodgy film. So yeah, that's what's in the background. Over there, mountains. So Aim has decided we should pop in for a pot of tea and a coffee. That's our view. Not the lady, obviously. Over there. And we have stopped here at Brittle Star Wine Bar and Coffee House. And it's all lit up inside, like neon lights and stuff. Friendly staff. And good service, can't complain. So we have an Americano. Wow, that was loud. We've got an Americano, guys. They scrimped on the sugar bit, I had to ask for more sugar. And with a pot of tea. And yeah, being grown-up adults rather than kids sitting around drinking pop like we usually do. Okay, we've popped into the toilets. This is the Calf Stroke Wine Bar, and this is the toilets. Look at that. You legend. I'm a legend for having a pee. I'm not going to pee at the minute. I just want to say, I have never been in a bathroom, like a public bathroom, if not wrong, and out and about, that smells this good. It's amazing. Oh, it smells bloody delicious. Yeah, so that over there is, I think that's Windermere now. All the Lake Districts, I think. All the mountains and stuff you can see. Pretty sure that's correct. My dad knows all this stuff. I don't really know all the small details. Down here you've got all these big rocks that I used to climb over as a kid. To run up and down. I didn't run up and down, friggin' hell, you break your neck. Let's go back and find Aim. Let's cross the road. She's over here or somewhere. Sitting down over there on the bench. There Phelps. So it's dinner time. I'm making Aim a mixed grill. So these are lamb rump steaks. And we have over here some steak I've done. And I'll do some chips. We've got some seasoned ribs, some back ribs, or pork ribs rather, there in the oven, and some chips. We'll do some garden peas. I'll show you in a bit, guys. Okay guys, here we have the mixed grill. This took me about half an hour to make, so it's not amazing. Got the lamb rump steak here, just some like beef medallion, or steak medallion rather. The ribs. Yeah, these are lemon, garlic and herb seasoned ribs from Morrison's. A huge pack of them, to be fair. Garden peas. Dinner is served. Maybe a bit of gravy or ketchup, whatever you fancy. Go. This one's my house, it's alright for me to touch you. It isn't a bit. So what are you saying now about the food?
Lovely.
The rib's good. Yeah, I'm in the middle of sucking off a rib.
Hey!
In a good way, you're chewing, getting the meat off it. Yeah, these are tasty there. And everything else is good as well. There's animals. Yeah, there's those. Right, I'm going to enjoy dinner. We don't watch you watching us eat our dinner because that's just only weirdos watch people eat the dinner. Joking. Now we're diddling, folks. What day is it today? You tell me, Clark, buddy. Tuesday. Tuesday. We're off to get some shopping from the shop. Yeah, we're off to Morrison's. I'm just getting myself started up and ready for the day. Hair's gonna be stupid again. I want to show you this if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. I think I've missed it. Basically, these houses, all around walking. I can't even show you at the minute. If I remember afterwards, I'll show you then. They've all got cellars. A lot of the cellars are sort of done out into extra rooms and stuff. It's like very old school style of housing around this end. It's cool. I mean, you'll find a lot of people as you're walking past the houses, they use it as like an extra room. Some people even live down there, they have like flats down there and stuff. It's really cool. Anyway, so plans for today are as follows. Do something. It's about as far as I got. No, I'll tell you what it is. We're off out for the day. So, my dad's married to Jodie. Jodie is like about 6 months younger than me and AIM. No, that's a lie. I think she's a couple of years younger. I'm shit with dates. I think she's like at least a year or two younger than us. My dad got with her, there's like a 20-year difference. But they get on great. We all get on great with each other. Works as it should do, as any relationship should. And she's really good for my dad, especially, you know, obviously he's unwell and stuff. So, my dad and Jodie, her mum, wait there, let's go past. Her mum and stepdad have invited us round for the day. Her mum's called Linda, lovely lady, always really nice to us and accommodating. And they said, come on round. So they've done the garden up. So do you remember a while ago, if you've seen it on the vlog, I was in Lidl. And I said, who the hell, just because we had a couple of days of sun, is going to put a pizza oven in the back garden to the point where they'd need one of them big spades that you take pizzas in and out of ovens for, because we were selling them in Lidl. Turns out Jodie's mum has. She has put one of these pizza ovens in the back garden. And she's like got a fire pit and everything. She's done it up really nice. She even went to the lengths of putting a portaloo out there during COVID, because obviously people couldn't go in the house. So she took COVID very seriously, to the point of getting a portaloo. We're just crossing over to the beach now, guys. We'll walk down on the beach side, down to Morrison's. Taking in the beautiful sun. It's bloody lovely here today. So, Jodie's mum said, why don't Aim and Lee come round for the day? It's all well and good, that's nice, that's really lovely of them. God, I don't do daytime drinking. There it is, I've put it out there, I am a wimp when it comes to daytime drinking. Give me 10 cans of beer at night time between 9 o'clock and 1 in the morning, so 10 cans in like 3 or 4 hours. I'm good, I can handle that. Give me 2 cans between 1 PM and 4 PM, I'll be gone. Don't do daytime drinking. So we've got that to contend with. Well, first of all today, we're going to Morrison's, like I said, get some beer, or some wine, or I've got the beer already. And then we're going to go and visit my granddad, who, my mum looks after my granddad. Like, he lives on his own still, he's doing well for himself. He ain't getting any younger. He's in hospital every other week. So my mum's gone away on holiday. My uncle is visiting tomorrow from Yorkshire. He's visiting my granddad. And we're visiting today. So that's where we're going this morning. About 12 o'clock we're going there. Look at this, guys, where the sea is actually in for once. I've been showing it the last couple of days and the sea hasn't been in. Well, the tide thing, not the sea. We might actually be going out at the minute. So we're going to go and visit my granddad this morning. I'll show you a look at this, I'll carry on talking. And then my dad's picking us up from there, and then we're going to Jodie's mum's for the day. And night. Bear in mind, England play tonight, they play Czech Republic. I said, Dad, you better tell Linda to get a TV set up outside, or we're going to have to leave the women outside whilst we go drinking in the house and watch the game. Can you see the sea? It's so beautiful, here, guys. I mean, considering it's just Morecambe, the amount of tourists we've seen yesterday. Now, like, you end up shocked, you're like, oh my god, people from like London actually come here. People from up north come here. Well, we are up north anyways. But it makes bloody sense when you think about it, because... So you're in London. Okay, you got Bournemouth and stuff down south, I get that. And that's bloody beautiful. I've never been, but I've heard it's beautiful. And Brighton. But if you want to venture up north, you don't want to go as far as Blackpool, then Morecambe is a lovely place to go and visit. And it's cheaper than a lot of places, so I was saying to Amy yesterday what I reckon they do. It's cheaper to come and stay at Morecambe at a caravan site. It's like, we looked at it the other day just for example for a mum to come and visit, because obviously mum's in the wheelchair, thought it'd be easier getting her in and out of a caravan than up mum and Bob's stairs. It's like 200 quid give or take for 3 nights for a long weekend, yeah, Friday to Monday, like a caravan park around here. So between 4 of you, that's like less than 50 quid each. Well, it's 50 quid each, my bad, stupid me on maps. And then from there, from here, sorry, you can go to the lakes on the train or car if you drive. You can get to the lakes within half an hour to 45 minutes. You can get to Blackpool within the hour. You can go to like, Kendal, that's really nice over there. Windermere, which again is the lakes. Yorkshire, if you like Yorkshire, that's not that far from us. A couple hours drive to be fair to Yorkshire, but just sort of central Morecambe, so a lot of nice places. And Morecambe itself ain't that bad, you know. Look at the flipping views. You don't get this in places like Blackburn and Bolton and Manchester, Derby and Birmingham, Wolves where we're from. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today, guys. I thought I'd just take you with us for a chit chat and take in the sun. It's pretty beautiful. Weather. We was hoping to go to the lakes, me and Aim was. We was going to go today, and then we got this invite round to Linda's, so we had to reschedule that one. Hoping to maybe head out somewhere tomorrow if the weather's good. We got tomorrow and Thursday we're looking at a property, because we're going to look at a house around here for us to maybe move up or move down. No, move up, my bad. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think we'll take this one tomorrow, but it doesn't hurt to look, does it? Then Friday, my mum and Bob get back in the afternoon. We come back early evening. I'm going out with Claire. Claire's got a date. So we're going out with Claire and her date. And Quinton and Donna. So that'll be fun. And Tia, because Tia's old enough. She's like nearly 19 this year. So, not nearly, she will be 19 this year. You don't get to be nearly 19. But look at this, guys. So I'll turn this round. People just park up the camper vans along here. And why not? It's free, buddy. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 camper vans. Okie smoky. Karaoke. What are we all doing, guys? We are off to find a breakfast cafe. Well, a cafe that sells breakfast sandwiches basically. Or just a breakfast sandwich shop. Being up north, there's a fair few around, just in case I find the best one. So that's what we're going to do. Do you ever have them days when you know you've gone out the house and your hair looks really shit? So I've had a shower, as I do every day, and then I did my hair and come out thinking, yeah, you look alright there. But then I realised I put too much bloody product in there and now it just feels like cack. So there's so many dogs out like this time of morning around here. So many people walking the dog. I don't think you can see. Down there somewhere there's a dog, like right there anyway. And then there's like one here and there's probably one everywhere. I love that about up here. Especially at Torquay as well, when you go down south. They're like seaside towns. They're so accommodating to dogs. It's so cool to see. Then you go to some other place like, get your fucking dog out my shop, you. Yeah, they're not very accommodating. But round here they are. So, in a minute, I'm going to tell you about some experiences we've had, or I've had, whilst I've been back in Morecambe. So it's not been all sugar-coated donuts and cookies and cream. Now, there's been a couple of experiences which have made me doubt moving back up here. And I'll tell you all about them in just a moment. Once we've ordered some food. Whilst we wait for the food, I'll tell you about them. Then we've got KFC. So not left behind in the times, Morecambe. We actually have KFC. You've got the sea across there. What better place to get a KFC than look over the sea? I've got Tranquil, which is fairly easy because there's no frigging cars coming our way. Alright, Aim said, Lee, go to Jimmy's Cafe. I said, Aim, I lived here way before you. I spent like 20 odd years around this way. Where the hell's Jimmy's Cafe? So I've got to go and find Jimmy's Cafe now. Which isn't where she said it was actually, it's quite far away. Hey ho. So if you look around here, just show it with the arse again. That big white building there. That's a hotel that they did. They built that I don't think it was there before. Or maybe it was like really dilapidated and they'd done it up. They have to, because obviously the daft sods painted it white, they have to paint it every so often. So last time I came here, which was like, I don't know, would have been, I reckon last year was the last time we was here. That was not that clean. It looks a lot dirty, especially being by the sea. You imagine how much crap comes in off the sea in the wind. It gets battered. So they've sorted it all out. And looks nice and fresh again now, look. Nice and fresh painted. And that is called the Midland Hotel. What the hell should we went? Jimmy's Cafe? There's a bloody Rita's Cafe. It's Rita's Cafe. I don't know who the hell Jimmy is. I don't know where he is. I'm going to Rita's. Right there, guys. We're off to Rita's Cafe. Because we don't know where Jimmy's Cafe is. No, I think we're starting to get from a proper sandwich shop, you know. Some good ones around here. Can you even imagine? Can you see that big rind? I showed you it the other day. Big old fucking thing up there. Can you imagine being stuck at the top of that if it just decides to, yep, we're not working no more. We're going on holiday, we're on strike. It just stops right there, you're at the top. I think my bowels would just evacuate my body. Yeah, see you later, Lee. It's been nice knowing you. We're taking an early holiday. We're leaving you up here, mate. Oh shit, a brick, we're fucked. Oh god. Anyway, let's get into this cafe and get some food ordered. Putting a mask on now. Here we go, guys. Let's see if we get any funny looks of being out of town. Let's see.
You like my prawns?
You're right, mate. Can I order a sandwich, please? Take away.
Yeah.
Bacon, eggs, sausage and tomato, mate, please.
Bacon, egg and sausage.
And tomato as well, if you do it, bud.
Do you want that on a sandwich or a bun?
On a sandwich, please.
Bacon, egg, sausage and tomato sandwich.
Yeah, that's it, mate. No, we're out of town. Don't go to Rita's Cafe.
Just gonna have 2 milky coffees and normal coffee.
Okay, so let's cross over the road and we'll go into the small details of being ripped off by a cafe. Yeah, so Rita, Sue and Bob too, whoever the hell they are. Obviously I don't think they do much takeaway food, or maybe they've just never heard of a Best. Best is Aim's sort of go-to sandwich. It's bacon, egg, sausage and tomato. We're on our end, which is usually more expensive in the Midlands than round here. You'd normally pay for a Best £3, maybe £3.50. About £3.50 at a push. If I paid £3.50, I'd be like, what the hell am I paying £3.50 for? Because you can usually get for like £2.80. I think once they heard my accent, and we've got a fair here at the minute, guys. You see the rides and stuff in the background? I'll get kicked off. I'll kick it off later on, I guess. Yeah, I think they heard my accent, because I don't know what flipping accent I got anymore. Jennifer, how you doing, Jenny? If you're watching, love, said the other day on one of our vlogs, I love the accent change. I don't know if she's on about me or not, but my voice does sort of morph into wherever I am, I think. From here, goes back to Northern, from back home, goes back to Midlands. It's all over the southern shop, I don't know. So I think what happened was he heard my voice. It's like, yeah, he's a bit of an outsider. He's an out-of-towner. Let's make up the price as we go along. I actually watched them have a chat between them. The bloke who served me and Rita, I think it was, the owner, was like, what is this? What is the best? How much should we charge for it? So I checked the menu once I got served. You know, once I was waiting for the food. And the menu says you can get 2 bacon, 2 sausage, egg, tomatoes or beans, and 2 toast, $4.40. Hold on, I've just ended up with the same thing, but I'm taking away, and I didn't get the option of beans. So I don't know. I think it's because it is a cafe. They don't actually do takeaway food there, I don't reckon, because they never had it on the menu. That sort of sandwich. Right by the sea now, guys. I've crossed back over to the beach. Beach side up. Or the sunny side up there. Let's show you the beach. Okay. Look at it right there, guys. So I think the tide's actually going out. So me and my mates when I was a kid got stuck out there. Was out on some dunes, like out that way. Way out there. Tide was out. Came in flipping quick. And me and my mates got stuck. It was a bit bloody scary because I was only like 9, I reckon, probably 8 or 9. I was with my mum and my mates one, but still bloody scary. So this is the hotel I was telling you about. This is the other side of the Midland Hotel. You imagine if you're staying there, it's quite a nice little restaurant there to eat in with the views. I mean, imagine you sitting behind that glass, your views. That's your view, guys. That ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. So it's like a little man-made beach, I think, here. Or whatever the hell they call them these days. They've covered it in stone, basically, to piss people off and stop you wanting to walk on it on barefoot. Stop all the streakers at night, skinny dipping. Let's take a little walk on the beach. On the stone, rather. Yep, so here we go. My mum used to bring a dog down here, guys, like every day. Every day that dog would run like a bloody nutter up and down here. And my mum wondered why bloody legs went. Anyways, yeah, so let's get back to some of my experiences whilst in Morecambe over the last few days. Went down to the local off licence on the first night we got here. Get some beer. Walk in. There's no way out, it's just a one-way thing. You've got to sort of step aside to let somebody else pass. You can't sort of... Yeah, there's not enough room for more than one person in there, basically. And I was stood there and I said to this bloke, "Go on, mate, because I need to get to the other side here to get to the beer." And he just carries on standing there staring, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing? You won't budge." So I stepped aside to let him past. He steps aside. And then I'm looking at the beer and I hear the man who serves, the customer service bloke, say to him, "Can I help you, mate? What do you want?" And then the man who I've just let pass turns to me and says, or turns to the bloke selling, the bloke who works there. He turned to him and said, "I've not got a first." I was like, what the hell's he on about? Because I could hear this going on. He's like, "He's got a first, I've not got a first." I was like, what the hell? He's like, "Don't take the piss out of me. I'm not first, he's..." Oh shit, he wants me to get served before him. He's a bit of a nutter. So I ended up picking up some beer that I didn't actually want, just so I could get out of there. And then, as I'm standing there getting served with this beer I didn't want anyway, the cashier, that's the word I was looking for. The cashier turns to me and says, "You alright, mate? You have a nice day? Anything else I can get you?" You could tell he was nervous as hell. And I felt guilty leaving him in there with this other nutter. But the nutter started dancing. Not even joking, I was stood there getting served, He starts bouncing up and down his feet, side to side, like he was about to start bloody knocking us head. I think, yeah, I'm getting out of here. The cashier gets paid for this sort of shit, not me. So I was out there like, I'll whip it. But yeah, proper bonkers. The other experience I had was yesterday, or the day before, Sunday. Got back from taking the dog home with my dad. I had to swing by Morrison's. I had to return some shoes of Ames. Go to Morrison's, get to customer service. Oh, dog, beautiful. And the lady says to me, what did she say? Oh, there was a lady in front, got served, no problem, I'm waiting. And then this other little lady sort of pushes in. And the customer service like, oh, he's first. Let me tell you. She's like, oh, he's first. Sorry, love. She's like, no, I was here first. Wasn't I? Wasn't I here first? So the customer service one was like, sorry, weren't you here first, mate? Like to me, I was like, it don't matter, just let her go ahead. That's fine. I'm easy. I'll wait. And then it's like an argument between them. And then the customer service one kept saying, but just for peace of mind, you was first, weren't you? So me, I was like, I don't really know. I said, just serve the lady. It's fine. This went on for like 15 minutes, guys. Back and forth, back and forth. The woman wanted to buy a lottery ticket. The customer service woman didn't want to serve her because she said I was first. I was just saying, just serve the bloody woman. And then after she did serve and the lady left, customer service lady said to me, just for peace of mind, you was first, weren't you? I've got early onset dementia. And that's one of the symptoms. That, oh, bloody hell, I feel really guilty now. I should have said, yeah, I was first. I don't know if I bloody was or not. But I felt a bit awkward. Ain't gonna lie. Right, I'm off, guys. Look at the blue sky. I'm off to enjoy the sea on my own. See you in a bit. Maybe not, it's not cough. Okay, so this is what I'm on about with the basements or cellars being used as extra rooms. All the houses up and down here have this. I think it's pretty cool, but I'd hate to live in one of them basements. Just looking up at people walking past. It's a bit like Billy Mitchell's old house in EastEnders. He used to live down a flight of stairs, didn't he? Hard to get to his door. How awkward. Phone's ringing. Wanting to know where our food is. See you in a bit.